Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am making a flavorful dish that is classic in many West African homes. That is red jollof rice with beef. This hearty dish features tender beef with a savory, well-seasoned rice cooked in a rich stock. To start, I always pre-cook my beef to make sure it's tender and ready for the pot. Once it's cooked, I make sure to scrape off any excess fat. We don't want that in the dish. After that, I set the beef aside and move on to the next step. Next, I grabbed an empty pot and poured in about 2 cups of olive oil. You can use any oil of your choice, such as vegetable oil, sunflower oil, or even coconut oil will work well too. I allowed the oil to heat up gently, not too hot, just mildly. Once the oil was ready, I added in my clean pre-cooked beef. I let it sear in the oil for a little bit to get that golden color. Now here is a twist. I added about a handful of fresh unblended cherry tomatoes. This is totally optional. You can also use blended tomatoes if you prefer a smoother texture. But I love the little burst of sweetness and texture that the whole tomato adds. Next, I added 3 bay leaves for that aromatic flavor. I gave everything a little stir and then added some thyme leaves. You can definitely add other herbs like rosemary if you like, but that's totally optional. Now it was time for the tomato paste. I added about 6 tablespoons of tomato paste. I stirred everything together, making sure the paste was fully blended into the oil. I let it cook for a few minutes until the paste separated from the oil and had a nice, rich color. This was the base for the sauce that coated the rice and beef, giving it that deep, rich color and rich flavor. I made sure that the paste was fully incorporated and cooked down before moving on to the next step. Next, I added some carrots to blend with the cooking stew. Then I added my blended ingredients. In the blender, I combined 1 tablespoon of uncrushed black pepper, a bunch of sliced scallion, which is also known as the green onions, 1 sliced red onion, about 6 garlic cloves, 4 habanero chili peppers, 4 serrano chili peppers, and some fresh parsley. You can also add any dry spices like crushed red pepper, ground garlic, or other blends you prefer. I gave everything a good stir, then added some water to the pot that would cook my rice. I also added sliced cabbage, 1 more habanero chili pepper for extra heat, and took some of the stock aside to make a side sauce, which will go perfectly with the meal. Once that was all in, I let it simmer and melt together. Now it's time to steam the rice.
وأكون للخير العميم مثالا أسمو وأجتاز السماء جلالا فأزيد أسراب الغيوم جمالا.
I took 4 cups of rice, washed it well, and steamed it using my preferred steaming method. You can use any method that works for you, whether it's on the top stove, microwave, in a rice cooker, or by steaming it in a pot. Once the rice was steamed, I added it to the pot with the stew. I stirred everything together and covered it, letting it to cook until the rice was halfway done. Then I added the leftover blended ingredients to the pot for even more flavor. Let everything cook together until the rice is fully cooked and infused with all the rich flavors. Now I allowed everything to cook on low heat for about 30 minutes, allowing all the flavors to fully blend together. And there you have it, a rich flavorful red jollof rice with meat, ready to be served and enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this recipe as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on more delicious recipes. Be sure to share the link with your friends and family. They will love this dish too. And remember to hit that notification bell so you are always the first to know when a new video drops. Thanks for cooking with me today. Happy cooking and enjoy your meal.
وأكون للخير العميم مثالا أسمو وأجتاز السماء جلالا فأزيد أسراب الغيوم جمالا وألون الدنيا بأجمل بسمة وأكون للخير العميم مثالا أسمو وأجتاز السماء جلالا فأزيد أسراب الغيوم جمالا وألون الدنيا بأجمل بسمة وأكون للخير العميم مثالا أسمو وأجتاز السماء جلالا فأزيد أسراب الغيوم جمالا وألون الدنيا بأجمل بسمة وأكون للخير العميم مثالا أسمو وأجتاز السماء جلالا فأزيد أسراب الغيوم